Hi there, this is Kim, and this is a message. It is going to be for the whole collective, for all signs. If you have looked on the community page, I am in the process of waiting on some snail mail for technical gear, and I'm not even able to upload. Basically, my battery exploded. Yeah. So, anyways. So that's what happened, and so I am getting new stuff. It's gonna here. Hopefully it'll be here either today or tomorrow. I hope. So anyway, enough about me. Let's get into your reading for all signs, collective messages. But I feel like if you're drawn to this, if you're checking to see if a video is out for your sign, then this is probably where your message is going to be, at least until I can get back in the groove of things. All right, so if you could, it always helps to visualize that divine white light going through your chakras, grounding you out that crown chakra to up to the spirits in the sky, so to speak. Oof. Okay. The song that keeps playing through my head like all morning today, literally, I don't know why it's stuck in my head. I haven't listened to this song in a long time, but it's that we were good till we weren't. I can buy myself flowers, draw my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, says something you don't understand. I can take myself dancing. Yeah, so, well, there's something about independence. Independent happiness. There you go. Independent happiness coming through. Doesn't mean you're supposed to be always independent. Partnership is great. It's great. But, wow. For this reading, we will be focusing on, I love the energy. In fact, the energy is so strong right now. It really might have been what pushed my electrical gear over the edge. The energy is very, very strong. I have Mercury with connection. I have Mercury with communicating, maybe even communicating through the arts here. It is coming through. Might be something that you do. Look at this, guys. We have a really common picture here. We have blood, and then we have blood here, but this one is the sulfur. This is the this is the actual blood that's giving life and vitality to this reading. The sulfur is representing that which stinks also heals. I just made that up. So, but it's stinky, and it's something that has to be expelled and get out. This could talk about detoxing. Always good to clean out the body, and fresh fruits, water. I don't know, expelling something. It can be quite literal too. Well, no, I guess it would be very metaphorical even still, of moving something up and out of your life. Okay, so because you see that, and it's going to purify your blood, your thirst, thirst for life, your vitality, your passion, your lust, your something that is blooming. Wow, the red rose, blood. This is a very, 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 very good card to get, especially that we now have Venus and the Mercury, which is like somebody communicating to you that collective, you're their pleasure. Literally, Venus, you are their pleasure. This is normally about earthly pleasures, Aphrodite, love. There's copper on the card. And I'm getting love from above because of the rainbow spectrum coming down. So you're going to get communication, okay, about this. I don't know how you'll get the communication. Literally, for some of you all, it can be a text, an email. It can be telepathic for some, more so on the 5D, not yet made physical. This is giving, though, like I said, this is a very earthly thing, so kind of makes me feel like communication, making something go from 5D or whatever dimension. Shoot, you could be on the 12th dimension. For all I know, you might be like those beautiful bird-like creatures. Let's get out there, right? Giving this high frequency into a 3D avatar body, and it might be feeling like, ugh. So whatever is pulling you down on a blood level, it's going to be expelled. Whatever person might have been influencing you, friend, foe, whatever, maybe a little bit of both, and something we don't know. It feels like there's energies that are going to move up and out of your life, and then this communication, it's going to make something earthly, tangible. You can hold it, see it, touch it, feel it, and feel good about it. So it is for the love of earthly things and feelings. I mean, really, Venus is all about for the love. It doesn't have to be romantic love. For a lot of you, it is, because it just feels like it. But, you know, I have passion for this channel. I have passion for the subscribers. I'm always sending out love from my heart space, you know. So there's different types of love. There's different ways to experience that love. And maybe it is even talking about communicating more love, expelling the negativity. Ooh. Yeah, some beautiful messages. Good. I'm glad. Not doing these readings the way I was doing them. Well, one made me slow down, like a forced slow down, a forced halt. But maybe realize how much I missed it, because I love it. I feel like I get, sometimes it drains me and then of my energy, but usually when I'm doing it, I get this burst of energy. Like, for real, even get really hot when I channel these messages for you all, to the point of sweating. Not just for the collective either, like even when I do a one-on-one for personal or private reading. And those are still getting done, by the way. So if you need a personal or private reading, that's directly helping to my technical difficulties at this time. And so I appreciate that. The link is down below. But let's not mark it too much. I'm not too big on that. Tell me something else about these cards here, Spirit. Let's do Venus first. Wisdom of the Oracle. What you got? What you got for the beautiful collective here? About to experience some beautiful, beautiful things. Poised. Be poised. Be open. Be ready to receive. Yeah. The Poised card is about receiving. It is about receiving and divine feminine energy of all you got to do is hold your hands out. If you notice, she's like, yes, she's even doing some kind of like jump in the air, because there's a freedom with that position. There's a confidence in that position. If you do that, you know, if you put your arms up, if you put them behind your head and lean back a little bit, it's empowering. It's an empowering position of like, one, it's okay to be vulnerable, open up, maybe open up your heart to receive whatever it is that Spirit is definitely trying to bring to you, right? Wow. Sulfur. What about sulfur? Up and out. All right. This one is big, because this is saying how this is going to happen. For a lot of you all, you'll have somebody that watches maybe from afar or is a benefactor of your cause. You might know this person. It might be several people coming in the form of clients or clientele. But what it is that you have other energies that are giving to you. This card in... its meaning to me in the Kipper Deck would be somebody giving you, or just the animal, right? The polar bear. I am getting it from is it the Kipper? It might be the Lenormand, of getting and receiving lavish gifts, luxury, extra, more than you really needed. It's to help you get out of whatever this situation is, or it's to help you expel what you need to. If it's for your body, you're going to get extra finances in order to fund healthier foods. Like it can be something very tangible. It may be that this assistance or help is envied by others. That also came with the polar bear and the Lenormand. I am getting that combination of, but this energy here, supporting you, your creativity, loving you, your creativity, and helping you so that you can expel some things that you need to expel. Just be open and ready for all of this love. It's like you're going to feel it. You would have to feel it at this point. And I'm saying that I saw the deep knowing card too. Oh, okay, good. Orphan coming out in the reverse, right? Coming out in the reverse. Okay, so the way that it came out makes me feel like for a very long time, this passionate, I'm alive. What's that song? I feel so alive from the very first time, and I think I can fly. That song, that's what this is in reverse. Is like, okay, now you feel alive because there could have been a struggle, very tangible here on the earthly realm you're going through, or feeling like an outsider, possibly feeling like people even in your own family weren't accepting you, casting you onto your own nest. So all you had was your own little nest. Could have felt very alone. That's changing. That's changing. That is changing. Why? We have the soulmates. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Oh my goodness. The penguin literally is carrying the key to this other penguin's heart. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. And here's that crossroads, fork in the road, where you're going to have this decision to make. I feel like you should definitely allow another soul to help you. So receive, be gracious as I am for all the people that get, private readings or super chats. If you've gotten a super chat, oh my God, thank you so much. I mean, that is like that's when my phone blew up. I really appreciate it. Needed it like at that moment, right? Woo. So you'll be at a fork in a road. It's going to be your decision. This energy is not going to take away from any kind of individuality you have or independence. They simply want to help. And usually the goal would be to help you succeed. So truth be told, that's something to do with Mercury and this energy that's coming through to let you know something, to tell you a truth. All right, I'm going to pull from another oracle. I'm digging the oracles today. I hope you are too. I hope you are too. 1331 when I said that, because there could be an energy that is mirroring some really beautiful energies that you have. Okay, so it's about time for you to mirror what you want. And if you follow this channel, then I know that you're very tuned into your individual knowing. It's very different than society or any kind of standard. Can't be put in a box. Like, don't put baby in the corner. That's this channel. Don't put baby in the corner. That's a Dirty Dancing reference for those of you that are too young to know. Oh, Patrick Swayze. And with the crossing. Oh, miss him, right? And Robin Williams, thought about that too. Miss his energy. It's still there, but yeah, not the same exactly, right? All right, so the crossing, the initiation. This is the portal here. It's for your soulmate energy. I think they said there's a new moon in Cancer now, which would be very I'm getting lovey-dovey off of it. Very lovey-dovey, love energy, palpable. All right, so the crossing, you're being initiated. Chances are you'd been tested and you felt it, because that's usually what happens when, to make sure, you have to make sure, even your higher self is probably saying, I want to make sure that this is not going to fail. And so therefore making sure you're strong enough, making sure that you've gone through spiritual rigorous training, which may have come in the form of warfare, and that's not fun, but it looks to me like that is what you're preparing to cross into this beautiful new portal. I'm getting where the veil is thinner. Where the veil is thinner. Whew. Part of divine plan. Part of divine plan. I don't even think there's room for a shadow there. Look, I was going to put this here, and it looks just, my mom is in heaven. She's the angel there. Look at that. Literally, you are going on the bold step forward. Wow. I'm so glad I did this reading. I was really, like, I'm having to work on a very low battery, and it's like, I'm nervous. Only charges with one charger in a specific house, not to mention it won't even charge at the Verizon store. Good Lord. Weird stuff, right? Benefactor. 555. The farther gate, the bold step forward is like, yep, you're ready. You passed this. Are you ready? All you got to do is now step. And if you need a leg up, it's there. It's there. Wow. That light coming through, and I can't do anything but notice all the light coming from this portal. That's why I say there's no room for the shadow here. There is integration. There's always a shadow. It's always going to exist, and I don't want to put it down because I do want that wholeness, that acceptance of everything, even shadow. But you see there's a shadow right here, and it's almost like, yeah, that's being left behind. Parts of it are being left behind. The meat of why it was in your life is being digested and integrated into everything else. But now it's time to eat more fruits and vegetables and be lighter. That's the metaphor. Wow. The farther gate. Beautiful. And I see that turquoise color. Turquoise might be really significant. What's popping into my head is like jewelry from Indian reservations, that has beautiful turquoise and sterling silver. That it represents, the turquoise has healing properties for deep spiritual healing, right? So it can represent that you are deeply spiritually healing yourself. You've already passed a lot of points where, yeah, it might just be time for something to move up and out, right? And then, bam, this new energy. Make sure my phone's still working. And 1818 when I looked at it, just to make sure it was working. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. Luck and right timing. Luck and right timing. Crown games, right use of power. So if you're coming to this reading, the reason is there's something you're about to cross through. It is a new portal with more light than you can ever imagine, and it will be a much more pleasurable experience for you. We're expelling that darkness that is not to be integrated. They're expelling that stuff that's going to be integrated in Mother Earth instead. Send it to the ground. Send it to the ground. Mother Earth knows how to process that stuff real well. You're coming to it because there's going to be an elevation with you. The crown is to be worn by you. Heavy is the crown, right? But light you are is what I'm getting. Heavy is the crown, but light you are. And there's something that is turning. It reminds me of there's a book on time travel. Kind of like a fantasy. Maybe it literally is called Time Traveler. Anyways, it's reminding me of that. Luck and right timing. You're given this opportunity, you're given this portal, and you're given the key to get through the next gate because You have demonstrated that you can handle power and that you can direct it into positive places, whereas some people would really abuse it. And so those might be in this new energy not given so much power, or having their power taken away and given to my collective, the people that came to this reading, right? Wow, this is really beautiful. So it is time. It is time. It is luck and right time. I definitely think the Crown Games, right use of power. Wow. Oh goodness, guys, this is just so beautiful. A different deck. Being told to use a different deck. Ooh, okay, okay. Alright, so because of focusing a little bit here on what needs to be expelled, or maybe what kind of advice that Archangel Raphael would give you regarding health, and you know you can specifically call on certain angels to help you with specific issues. If it is in the realm of healing anything, you would definitely want to call on Archangel Raphael. If you're having communication issues, you might want to call on Archangel Gabriel. There's a lot of other angels too. I always say calling in all angels here because, you know, there's just so many. It's just those are the ones that we're most familiar with. Really? Yep, that's what I'm saying. Expect a miracle. Expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy. It has restored the health of, and then you put the name in. If you have somebody, I would, first of all, my heart goes out to you. If you have somebody you're caring for, or that you're really wanting to see get better in an unfortunate health situation, then this is for you to expect that miracle. Call on Archangel Raphael for some healing in whatever situation this is. Call on all angels to help you manifest a miracle for this person, and you will. And you will. Your belief is so strong. Your belief is so strong. Wow. Expect a miracle. My goodness. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Move this out, up and out. Okay. So that definitely also could have been that somebody was experiencing some kind of health thing. A miraculous intervention. Of course, that can be even to help somebody who's maybe addicted to drugs. It might help that too. Whatever, homelessness, whatever this miracle is for, expect it. So I have home help. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels and others in matters regarding my family and home. Home help. Home help. So this leg up really might be spirit and your angels saying, yep, ask, because there's this, you know, universal law there of not intervening, you know, unless being invited in a sense, right? So ask for help. Getting some answers through meditation too, that's coming through. Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me. Guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. It's beautiful, isn't it? I love this. This was a message the other day in Leo's reading. Ask your body for a message. And by the way, those messages with Leo, those could definitely be applied to you too. Especially like the cry-on messages that I have heard that I passed on in there. Ask your body for a message. Dear body, please help me hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honoring and respecting my body's needs. And then we have another big message, 2444 on the timer. Exercise is key. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, interest, and budget. Nice. I have improving health. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for comforting reassurance about this situation. Oh, goodness. Hydration, I was picking up on that because I was looking over at my water. Hydration is key. Thank you for motivating me and guiding me to drink more water so that my health, energy, and appetite stay at optimal levels throughout each day. Hydration. A good way you can check to see if you're dehydrated or hydrated, watch me be dehydrated, is for most people, you can get to a certain age where skin's just going to do this, but I'm talking like 80s and above. And so this works on most people. If you will check your skin turgor, so you pinch it on the top of your palm and you let it go. I am slightly dehydrated. If it takes longer than 1, 2, 3 for that to go back, to snap back, see mine took a little bit long. So if it takes more than 3 seconds, you are dehydrated. You need to get some water. If it goes down like mine does, maybe it's not that bad. But the way that I can still like see it, it's supposed to be very elastic when you're hydrated correctly. Okay. So I also have caffeine free. Caffeine is a diuretic, so it's gonna make you lose water. So you just have to be careful. I don't know if I would recommend caffeine free. I don't know if I could do that myself. I guess they're saying to, but if you could cut it down, that would help, especially with your hydration and making sure that you're aware that this is going to take out the water that's already in you that you're wanting to kind of keep some of it keep in, right? We're like more than 70% water. So it says, I ask that you cut my cords of attachment to caffeine so I may honor my body's natural energy rhythms without chemicals. It's a good suggestion. It is. And definitely I would just cut down at first, or wean. If you're wanting to cut out caffeine totally, wean off of it. I have alternative medicine on the bottom. Thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So, guys, it is 27 minutes in. I'm going to end this with an angel. Ask your angels. Am I going to end it with that? No, I'm not. I'm going to end it with your angel numbers. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, so we have 54 to the 55. Do you see that? It's ascension. It is getting to this portal. One more. 2 more. Okay, I have 7-7. I am brave. It's time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambition. Now is the time to be bold and brave. I am brave. 77. 6. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer, and you have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice, and you are a protector of those that you love. I am nurturing. Oh, that's nice. That's going to pick up. Nice. Okay. I have, I love this one here. I'll read that one in a second. 00. Angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. So I am observant. And so being more observant of the signs will pick it up, especially letting them know when you see a sign that you're seeing it, is going to pick it up. Just even communication between you and your loved ones on the other side, or the spirit realm. 888, I am abundant. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy. That is the sulfur, right? Clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life. And you're creating a place for abundance. And it says, I am abundant. 888. 4, You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock. Your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. I am stable. Oh, and then of course, last but not least, is to let you know, other than fortune's will, luck, right timing, I am powerful. 333, affirm, I am powerful. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker. Perhaps those healing hands are yours. Perhaps you're one of those prayer warriors that you're put here literally because your prayer is so freaking powerful. Your heart is so pure that when you pray, something really happens. You know what I'm saying? So there's something like that. And this miracle also tied into you and your communication of what you want. All right, let me restart this. You are being called upon for your gifts as spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. 333 says, I am powerful. That's what I've got, collective. I hope you enjoy this reading, and hopefully I'll see you on a much regular basis next week. So I'm sending you much love. Bye-bye.